What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today. We are in our Las Vegas Raiders franchise, and we are on a roll. Of course, the last game may be the most surprising game in maybe just channel history, not even just this series, but we have seen, the Broncos of Teddy Bridgewater do all right. They lose like we kind of expect, but they still compete. But Tom Brady threw 5 interceptions. I'll show you guys the slaughters. Once again, I think we changed the coverage to actually be slightly worse for both sides. I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but I'm going to make sure that it's a little bit lower because, once again, even though an 87 overall Tom Brady should not be throwing 5 interceptions in a game, but realistically, that's kind of what the sliders look like. Overall, just a shocking game. I really do not know why Tom threw the way he did, but we absolutely appreciate it as it has led to us being 2-0. How does that compare to the rest of the division? We'll find out in a second. Did they all win as well? Well, besides Denver, obviously. But did the rest win as well? Maybe a breakout as well? Damn, no breakout. The Chiefs actually lost, which is huge. And, of course, the Chargers also join us at 2-0. But we are going up against the Minnesota Vikings. We get our center back. But, of course, we do know that we lost our middle linebacker for a couple of weeks here, Mr. Teague, which I believe we have. Is it Muse? I thought we signed someone else. It'd probably be pretty smart for us to sign maybe someone else on top of it. But nah, we're fine. We've got 4. We got 4 guys. We usually only play 2 to 3. We usually play 2 mainly, and then sometimes the third will get in there. So I think we're fine, but obviously if we lose someone this game, we definitely need to get some backups for the future. A little worried that maybe we are cutting ourselves a little thin here, but Teague's not gone that long, so we're just going to rock it. This is what the team looks like offensively. Trubisky's been rolling. St. Louis got in a little bit last game. It was not a good time for him at all. Jacobs was stopped quite a bit last game, but we still kept trying, still kept pushing. He came out with an okay game. Hardman, I don't remember him even having a... Was it a good game? I know Waller did well, but honestly, I felt like our offense wasn't even that good. It just really came down to them throwing so many picks to us that it didn't matter what we did. And once again, speaking of, that defense went ham. The whole defense. Literally every single player was literally perfect. It was an actual god tier show. I mean, it was something to just be like, just cry over. Honestly, it was just breathtaking. So Will Robbins, superstar, hasn't played all of the snaps. Might have to adjust him to be like the primary guy. 2 finesse. He's 87, and he's like just a beast. And then, obviously we have a couple of guys like Chuck Rhodes. He's a starter with Star, but it's all kind of just backup stuff. So I'm just going to do that. And yeah, we'll go right into this matchup against the Vikings, who, if they want to win, probably need to do it on the offensive side of things. Once again, we stopped Tom Brady in that Denver offense. I don't know what the Vikings have in store for us, but I don't know. We'll see. But here we are at home against the Minnesota Vikings, a team that has a very, very underrated offense. I would say that we can say the same thing for ourselves, but honestly, we're I wouldn't say we're an underperforming offense because, yes, we have a few names. We have Jacobs, we have Hardman, we have Waller, but they are a bunch of guys that are kind of new to each other on the same team, and we are still pretty thin at wide receiver. A lot of potential, but, obviously a long way away from these guys becoming, names that people are fearing. Obviously, that defense is also another underrated. The Vikings are just underrated. They just seem to underperform, but they have all the talent in the world, so it just comes down to them picking it up and just putting it together at the right time, and hopefully that's not now. Hopefully that's not the right time. For them, this is one of those, I wouldn't say must-win games, even though we're 2-0 for the Vikings. Really, both sides, I feel like it's a very winnable and almost expected win. It's really weird that that's the case because, once again, if both teams are like that, that means it's a good matchup and it's not expected. But it just feels like, to me, the Vikings should easily beat us. And then for us, this should not be a team that stops us. If this is a team that beats us, you kind of think, okay, well, there's really no chance to make a true playoff run. But we'll see, obviously, because, once again, the quarterback play in Minnesota, that's really just a 50-50 battle, and you just never know what you're going to get. It appears Daniel Jones is their quarterback, but I also thought I seen Kirk Cousins, so very interesting situation, as Nwangwu, it seems, is the return man. A lot of speed there. Don't know about his technical running or return ability, but I suppose we're about to find out. As we kick this thing off, it looks like it's a daytime game, which I actually kind of missed. It's been a little while. We've been playing a lot of primetime games lately, so at the end of the day. It is Daniel Jones. Okay, fair enough. I mean, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 460. That completion percentage is rough out the gate. I really can't think, unless they ran out of money, why they would say, okay, we had Kirk Cousins. You know who's going to be a really good improvement for Kirk Cousins? Daniel Jones. Like, that's just a really questionable decision, in my opinion. I don't know what they're going to get out of that, but sure, as there's going to be a first play run. And for a second, with nobody deep there, Dalvin looked like he was going to take it all. Uh-oh, we overran it. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know why we overran that, though. I slowed down, and it's like something was pulling me away. It's almost like we were talked to before the game to throw the game for money, and I didn't want to, but our brain said we could use the money. Oh, my, they're still moving as Dalvin gets hit stick, but not until a gain of a lot. First down on top of it. Yeah, they're running the ball early and often, which is what you would expect to do if you were, the Minnesota Vikings. Tanner Muse, maybe not as good up the middle as the rookie was early on. Nice job there by Robbins as our corner Mullins is hurt. Trayvon Mullen is injured. Oh, he's got a concussion. I don't know. He was like trying to pet an invisible dog there. Oh my God. But yeah, this linebacker group is definitely thin. It was thin before. We had names that could develop, but they weren't ready yet, and I thought that was play action. Off the edge, Monty Rice stops Dalvin for nothing, so this is a huge opportunity. I think when you got a guy like Daniel Jones, he can obviously run, so the longer the play takes, that'll help him as well. But overall, you just want to blitz a guy that's inexperienced, and we try, and that's going to be a late hit by J.J. Watt, I think. You can't do that. You literally cannot do that. Why would you do that? Max Crosby just threw away, and now Mullins hurt. Okay, this is turning into a very good game for the Vikings to try and win. This is not good. And we just fell down. Thank God for Crosby there, even though he was the guy that basically took our offense off the field. They were going to be on the field, and he said, no, we want to play more here. Don't know why, but he did. Of course, Kirkpatrick also kind of relieving some of the linebackers there down low. And Okudah, in pretty good coverage, is going to knock that out of Justin Jefferson's hands. That is very impressive defense. And, of course, on third down, we're bringing the blitz. We're pulling Crosby off because we do not want him making another mistake there. And Crosby in okay coverage. Is that another late hit? What are we doing? Third down, and we hit him late again. Are you joking? Another drive extended because of a white man with anger problems. Crosby does his job in coverage against Dalvin Cook, is in pretty damn good coverage, and it's all for nothing after he ruined our great coverage all for nothing. Oh my God, JJ Watt just died. But he gets up, tries again, because that's what you do. And that honestly should have been a penalty by us. Okudah goes out of bounds. Fair enough, go out of bounds all you want, but swats the ball away, which I believe made him the first person to touch it, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that only an offensive penalty? That's pretty dumb in general. It shouldn't be allowed ever. Oh my God, what a block. Huge hits by, who's that? Is that Barber? We should probably know by now, right? Maybe, oh no, it's Gladney, isn't it? That's even worse. And false start on the offense, that's huge. Finally, a third down penalty that helps us. 3rd and 7. Got the safeties. Oh, that's just good play. That's terrible coverage. Diablo, great speed, but unfortunately, the size actually hurt him. I believe he's actually bigger than Irv Smith, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know how that's possible, but he just is. And Abram blowing it up, misses, but J.J. Watt is there. And Dalvin, who kind of felt like he was running away with the thing early, is kind of being stopped lately. So in an okay spot here to potentially make the stop. And once again, nowhere to go. Dalvin, 8 for 16 now. This drive is taking a ton of time. Already 5 minutes off the clock here. 3rd and goal from the 6. Over the middle. Yep, he's got him. Damn it. I try to get over there, and that guy doesn't even look like a real person. He honestly looks like an extra. Trubisky, not a bad start. Completion percentage could be better, but also could be worse, as we've seen with Daniel Jones. A lot of touchdowns and 1 interception. Okay yardage. not a bad start. Definitely not a bad start. Screen pass. Good enough block on Kendricks. And Jacobs buries a man. Probably Carl Joseph. So a couple of revenge games here if that is Carl Joseph. You have Gladney for them, or for us against them, and then, you know, vice versa there for Mr. Carl Joseph. Not really super revenge, but... Uh-oh. That... I mean, I get it. You're kind of allowed to, you know, get a little, I wouldn't say handsy, but you didn't really do anything illegal per se. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. His guy, they're entitled to that spot. He's not putting his hands on the player. I'm kind of expecting Drake, who's a pretty damn good route runner, good receiving back, to get open there. He would have been, just took so damn long, and unfortunately, you know, the guy ends up making a really good play on it. You know, once again, it felt like a ton of contact, kind of threw that as well, maybe trying to draw the flag, but it wasn't. It was just a really good play, and kind of a bad play by Drake, if anything, as the white man who just scored a touchdown is going to gain 6 or 7. All right, 3rd and 2. We've seen it too often. Too often. Come on. And Dalvin does what Dalvin does. Is, you know, that's what makes you a great player. It's not about following your blocks and, you know, running fast to, you know, pass people. It's about when there's one-on-one and you need to win, are you that guy? And Dalvin Cook, of course, is that guy. Maybe the numbers don't look great because they're kind of running him into the ground, running him into bad spots, but that's a huge play. It's not going to look crazy because it's only like a 3-yard gainer, but I'll remember it. It's a 3rd and 2 that could have gotten them all, you know, us off the field, forces a punt, but now, because of that effort, it's probably going to be points, and there's some really good blocking. Huge hit, though, by Merrick. Same thing on the other side. Are you a great defender? When it's one-on-one versus that player, are you going to be the guy to bring him down and save the day? And, of course, so far it hasn't really been the case, but we have our opportunities, and there's that man, Max Crosby. 4th and 4 should be an easy field goal for them, but you never know. All that matters is we got off the field, assuming, you know, there's no flag here, but we'll see. As Barber has a chance. He actually came close already once, but no cigar then, no cigar here. Down 10, but it's okay. It's pretty early. Pretty true, isn't it? And Waller gets a chance. Isn't really going to do much with it. I think we actually had the choice of who to hand it to there, and we just didn't. Of course, Darren Waller off to a pretty damn good start on the season. Offense, though, not off to a super great start on the game. But once again, just kind of a bad decision as we were moving. It's just, once again, bad decision there, and it cost us as Fredericks, the rookie, fighting hard. Once again, Fredericks is deceptively big. He's a pretty big fella. You know, you can't really, it doesn't really feel like you can see it, but he absolutely is a big fella. And once again, we might be looking for him again. And no, he actually drags it out hard. And speaking of hard, when I see Hardman's got the ball, going to be the start of the second quarter. Once again, we only have 1 incompletion, but that was an interception, and it was a huge one at that. So from the 43-yard line, a little in motion again. We got the speed for it to try and trick them. They don't know what's happening. Oh, Kendricks kind of did. Jacobs, what are you doing? What are you holding on to the back for? Just run. Fear the black hole. I actually do, and I just pray that it's wiped every time. Up the middle. Really good job by Kappa. Kappa has been kind of one of our weakest linemen over the last year and, you know, whatever now. But this game specifically, he's actually done pretty damn well. Seen him pick up some really big blocks. Can we get Edwards out there? Because I don't feel like he's great to chase down the block, but if he's one-on-one like that, I feel like he'll be fine. And Kendricks. Damn it, dude. We can never break a damn tackle. It's Jacobs or nobody. It really is. So disappointing. 2nd and 12 run. It's just stupid. You know, their players, their linebackers are just good. Like, I just can't trust them. Double slants. I mean, there's just so many people open. Edwards has got to go for that ball, by the way. It's absolutely there for him to try and grab. So many people open, but nobody's, like, so cleanly open that I just had someone to throw to. It's just a bad decision. Just take somebody as we panicked. Fredericks, save the day! He doesn't even jump. He actually doesn't even jump. On 3rd and 12, at the end of the day, maybe you kick that field goal. It's kind of a long one, though. It's not the worst call to throw that thing up. We just kind of ran out of time. Oh, we missed. Get up there. Oh, we're selling. Oh, Lord. He's just juking everybody. Barber, not a bad job, honestly. Like, Dalvin had a bit of room there. Dalvin Cook in his position. I mean, he wasn't really an issue, but now he is. He's breaking a lot of tackles. The offensive line is not doing Dalvin a whole lot of favors, but he is making the most of any little opening he gets. I mean, I feel like we're actually playing a pretty good job, like I said. I mean, with the lack of talent at linebacker right now, we're doing okay. It's just the offense. We're selling hard. Obviously, we extended their drive a billion times with penalties. That obviously didn't help. As Max is going to get a pretty early rush. Get in there. Wow. One-on-one. The backup safety, the youngster, comes up and makes a clutch tackle. Once again, it's points most likely, but we will take any stop we can get. This Vikings offense, once again, we mentioned it, is severely underrated. Severely underrated. The problem I have is the fact that they're able to just get it done on the ground only. If we actually even build any sort of lead somehow or make it close, I mean, they could open up the passing game, and who knows. Play action against that front is debatable. And there's the youngster Fredericks, comes up with a catch to the 39-yard line. 3 incompletions, 2 interceptions. That's just bad football. We got to do better than that. Take whoever's open right away. Not worry about, when. Edwards, not the cleanest opening, but he was the safest throw, and it took a little while for him to get there, but he did get there, simply put. Quick throw again. Alan Lazard. Wow, Alan Lazard stepped up very quick on that. I mean, he got the ball and got the first down almost instantly. First down with no, running back in the backfield. Maybe a bad decision for a team struggling a little bit. And that's not bad. Are you joking me, Waller? That was all right. It took us a little while to get there, but we ultimately did get there. And he doesn't get the feet down. What is he doing? On the run, that is a fast guy. Damn it. Trubisky did a really good job there, but Hunter off the edge, man. I cannot believe we actually looked at this on third down. Crossing route. There's a lot going to that one spot. Can I get Jacobs on the other side? He's going to stay to that route, though. Please catch this. Good play. It was a little intersecting, kind of, but it was kind of like a levels type play as well. It worked out. It's all right. It's all right. Waller. You would assume with how Waller is playing that, I'm going to play Fredericks really short. And that's a bit high from Trubisky. Couldn't go for the rack catch or the possession because we needed to go up there and make sure we were the ones with the hand on it. That should have been a first down. That was a great read. It was almost the perfect read, actually. And there goes Waller, and that's a bit of pressure. Trubisky's having a bad day so far. Absolutely having a bad day. I'm not even thinking about relieving him for Robbie, but, it's tough. It's tough. And there's Edwards. There's Edwards, and you got to go for that. You're down by 10, you kick the field goal, but this situation, absolutely have to go for it. We're going to go the read option. They have their guys on the edge looking pretty good. We're just going to hand it off to Jacobs as it works. Got them to hesitate a little bit. I wanted to change the... Oh, crap. Now we're in no huddle. That's not good. It's not the intention. Slants, I suppose. And that's not bad. Oh, my. What a throw. On the money. I thought that was a throwaway. I chucked that to the corner as far as I could as we were getting chased down by Pierce. They're going to booth review it. I think he got the feet down. It looked good from that angle. That is a dot from the moon. Actual moon shot there. He got him. Fredericks just made a hell of a play. Obviously, Trubisky with that throw. The pressure inside forces us out. Barr is chasing, but he's a bit off. And Fredericks just makes a play. That's crazy. That's actually nuts. Obviously, it's going to be upheld. That is wildin'. All right, 2:55 in the second. Maybe not the cleanest way to get on the board, but it was a hell of an effort. It was deserving. It was still a good play. Merrig! Trayvon! I played that soft because I wanted to make sure that, if he misses the tackle, we're able to get him rather than both of us diving at him and he makes a move. And he freaking lets him run. Oh my God. To the outside. Look at him go. Hit him hard. Nope. We're just going to get stiff-armed. Yeah, Dalvin was off to a terrible start. He was off to an awful start. And all of a sudden now we just can't stop him. We can't contain our lanes. He's just running free at this rate. I mean, I don't know what you want. Dalvin looked pretty bad out the gate. Damn it, JJ. Uh-oh, Abram. And we just get mossed. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a moss per se. I think it was just Abram slightly out of position. That's unfortunate. That is not a great read, honestly. It's just a really good play by Justin Jefferson. He needs to throw this right away. He doesn't see it. There's really no pressure on him at all, and he just doesn't throw it right away. Abram gets in position and just misses. Up the middle, Jacobs. Actually going to get some decent blocks for once on the outside. Nice truck. Once again, doesn't have that breakaway speed that Dalvin does, but still a very good player. And we're with the tempo now. Okay. Or still, I wouldn't even say now. And that's all right. Really wanted Ramsey to go up there, but he didn't. We're not ready, but I don't want to waste a timeout. Oh, depth chart. Come back. Come back to the ball. He just got PI'd by his own guy. He actually just got PI'd by his own guy. Read option with Robbie. Of course, it's probably not the greatest call in the world when, you know, they've got this edge that they do. But Robbie's got that speed. Robbie sticks it in there, and he fumbles the ball! How does he fumble when he's already being tackled? Are you serious? Please tell me he was down. Please tell me he was down. To put him in right before the 2. Quick throw. They're backing up really hard because Waller's a scary figure. We're going to call a timeout here. Kenyon Drake. I should have taken that, dude. We had a couple of looks that I could have taken. That's a tough throw, but I think you got to take that when you get it. Frederick's is a pretty fast guy. Might catch that edge. Yeah, he doesn't. Throw it away, and he fumbles the ball. Good pickup, but that's pretty much a drive killer. If I'm them, I call a timeout. Nobody's open there. Try to go to the outsides. Obviously, it's just not there. Fredericks. And almost picked, but he kind of gets his hand in there. Yikes. Bit of a derailer there. Just nobody got open, man. Their coverage was pretty good. Don't give him a chance to return to that. We'll go to the second half. We're going to be down a bit, but I believe we get ball. So, yeah, we just got to wake up. Stop getting too cute and just, you know, maybe just hand the ball right up off the middle to Jacobs and just see where it gets us. Because as of right now, we're maybe getting a little bit too cute. Just a little bit. But looking at the snaps and all that, I mean, they definitely have played better on offense. Once again, that defense that we have gave them a lot of opportunities. What a throw by Trubisky on that. We're going to defend, run, play, run. Cooper on the return, but he doesn't get any blocks. Fellas, get the cardio up. That's awful. You're supposed to be blocking. Your job isn't to hold our hands. Your job is to get out there. That's awful. The outside, Fredericks gets about 5. It's all right. I would have loved to be able to hold, hurry up there a little bit, as we're going to be taking a look at our draft class that I am not trying to figure out right now. I'm trying to move down the field there, if you don't mind. They're going to be blitzing probably, but yeah, we'll actually block. And damn it, Waller, I need a stiff arm there. Carl Joseph cannot be making a play on you like that. Probably did have the actual slant, but I seen someone coming up. I'm like, okay, why would you come up for the short route? You're usually going to cover the inside slants, right? Lazard is wide open. We're forced to kind of go short here. Nice stiff arm. Or slip off, whatever you want to call that. But yeah, we're kind of short, forced to go short. They're kind of backing them up a bit. Curl around for Hardman. I don't know how to feel about that. Then we're going to go low. Really good play. Great throw. Really good catch. First down. Fredericks, these like zone, these like jet sweeps and all that really haven't worked. But if it's ever going to work, it should work here. They're playing the inside. Nice job by Edwards there. Nice move by Fredericks. That was kind of filthy. That was a really good quick cut. It might be the quickest cut I've seen in this entire series, let alone like this match. 2nd and 3. They're they're respecting Hardman's speed. Oh my, I did not see Barr get back there. Oh god, I wish he would have just swatted it. That was a pretty good disguise there. I didn't think they would go with that. It's a little surprising if we're going to be honest, but I mean, it worked out, so you can see why they did it, I guess. That's not an easy one. And I thought that was pass interference. Nothing's open at all. We're struggling. We also should be running the ball more. It's a little deep, but that's why you have Waller on the underneath. Jacobs. That was a weird thing. Like, oh my. If he would have dropped that, that would have been something bad. Read option is probably not great for Trubisky, but he's got enough speed. Of course, Kenyon Drake, nice little cut last second, fighting hard, gains about 5. That's all right. They do feel like they're absolutely defending this, but yeah, it was worth it, but we just couldn't get through. We had the lane, we just didn't use the power. We had it. I really do not know how we didn't get that as first down. Yeah, the Vikings are a very underrated squad. Look how many freaking superstars they have. And you've got to be kidding me. Kappa, I just talked you up so big, and that's what you give me. I will say we were in two minds there a little bit, but what are you doing, Kappa? Get him! That's so bad, dude. Oh well, 4th and 1, up the middle. And we get the blocks. Okay, they weren't really lined up properly. We got the first, that's all. 1st and 10 from the 25. We're going to run it again. We're going to make them earn it. They're making us earn it, I'll tell you that. Jacobs' numbers actually not bad, but with the score they have, I kind of see why they're potentially just trying to hold a lead here. We waited a little bit. Once again, they're playing it really, really deep, despite the fact there's only like 20 yards left. Trubisky on the read again. This is going to be audible. Then Hardman might score, but you know they've been baiting all day, so you never know. And there's a wide open Kenyon who's in for the touchdown. We don't want any of that fancy pantsy 1 yard line. Gotta try to convert. We just get in there, dude. There we go. Yeah, I've seen that route every day of the week. Trayvon misses, but you got to go for the hit stick there. And it's this English guy, dude. I don't know what the story is. Like that route he ran over the middle on that touchdown was really good. Get up there! Oh, we just missed hard. What? Good hit by Merrick, though. Speed off the edge. Crosby ain't getting that. Abram! Ooh, we kind of bumped him. That would have been so BS. That would have been so BS if that would have been PI. Almost was picked, if anything. Cleveland. Cleveland! No! Oh my god, we weren't there. Dalvin had a look. Dalvin absolutely had a look there, and he misses him. Thank God for that, man. Bring the blitz. We're not going to commit to it too much. I mean, what? Like, how many people do I have to cover? And thank God it was overthrown. Is that Adam Thielen? I don't even think they had him still. It's a bit of a field goal. This has actually got some distance on it. It's not the end of the world if he hits it, but this would be huge for us if we can make him miss. Barber can't. And he chokes it. He missed it. The Vikings have absolutely just choked it a bit here. They're kind of throwing this out there, trying to get them scrambling a little bit. Go off to Hardman. Edwards, the literal whole point of you being there is so that you could block for Hardman there. And what the hell is he doing? He's just sitting there doing nothing. Wake up, would you? Could quick throw it over. That's good. That's a good play. Beautiful. Took Trubisky a little long to get that out there, but hey, it worked. It worked. Completion percentage is also increasing, which is nice. Oh, that's just terrible blocking. Kendricks gets to us there. Edwards. If Edwards does better there, you know, it probably sets the edge even, because Kendricks would have had to run through his teammate getting blocked. I mean, that would have actually been a pretty big play, I felt. To go to the fullback. We are going to go to the fullback. I told you, Ingold out the gate. We saw that, and Ingold gets a lot of yards there, about 18. All right, almost the fourth quarter. Not a bad little comeback here by us. See if we can finish his drive out with a score. Maybe hand it off. And Kendricks does a really good job getting us there. And flag, speaking of Kendricks, maybe it's our Fredericks, perhaps. And it is Darren Waller. Okay, I mean, it was only a yard gain, so this is a very important play for us. Screen pass on 1st and 20. It seems like teams don't go with the screen on 1st and 20. They usually try to go for 4 or 5 yards, so maybe we catch them off guard. We'll see. Kendricks is all over it again. Got to throw it anyways, and what is that? How do you let one man put the fear in you so much that you all sold? Fredericks could be the savior. And he is. That's a touchdown. There's no one there. Had that play earlier. It was okay. We barely got the first. That was a blown coverage for a touchdown. And if we hit this, which been a little bit shaky lately, we will take the lead. And that is almost blocked. Could you have imagined that clutch play off the edge there? But no. Start of the fourth pretty much. And we are up by 1. The Vikings have absolutely sold here. An offense that has looked so good. But I suppose our second half adjustments of focusing on the ground up the middle has kind of forced them to throw it a little bit. We're doing okay. You know, we haven't let them score since, and we're going to try to keep that the same. We've got a bunch of linebackers in, a bunch of players in, and Diablo and company. We need to get him one behind the line, though, so he's out of the zone. Also got to remember, Trayvon Mullen's out of the game, and he got knocked out early in this one. Over the middle, he's got a couple of looks, and we're not going to get there in time, do we? Oh, that was such an effort. Monty Rice, I mean, honestly, this is such a big play. I have to challenge this. We have no choice. That left foot looked questionable, and more importantly, that is a game-changing play that they just made. I think he got it, though. I can't tell. Like, what do you count? That right foot kind of like... I think he has it. Probably almost died, and we just got... I mean, you can't ask for much better than that, honestly. Like, they had some openings there. Dalvin may have been a touchdown. Try to back up. Couldn't get there. Could be play off the edge. Okay, it is that edge. Nice play. Is that behind? I think Dalvin's out of the zone, dude. Dalvin is knocked out of the zone, and I can't imagine he'll get back into it. So that is a huge, huge stop. And that looked like a false start, no? We got this guy. We got to get there. Abram. Okay, it was way overthrown. I was wondering why he wasn't moving up. It was just terrible. We're doing it. Oh, he's got so many people open. And Okuda, what a tackle, but... Man, Irv has come clutch. He's come up clutch with some of these tackle breaks or these route combos. And we're getting hammered, but luckily Monty Rice is picked up where our linebacking slack has left us. Up the middle. Nice tackle off the edge by Diablo, and now they lose a lineman, O'Neal. That obviously hurts them, but I mean, they still probably have... You know, easily everything under control. I mean, we did come with a couple of blitzes, but they were kind of half-baked. Not really, like, properly blitzing, well, blitzes, so I think we're going to actually just come with it here. We got some pretty good coverage here. Somebody's got to get open. And Okuda to the corner with the pick. The Santonio Holmes interception. Oh, my. The footwork to get to the corner. Beautiful work. Look at that. That's filth. Clutched up. Up the middle in a very crazy game. We're going to try to get to the outside, and that's why. Oh, my God, Dantzler. What the hell was that? He was trying to summon the power of the earth. That's probably about as bad as you can get, though. Oh, I thought it was kind of a choice thing, and I didn't... Okay. At least you didn't lose yards. You know, it's something. As long as you get one. Well, more than one. And this is just a bad decision. It works out. Works out. Robbie gets a nice little run of about, what, 9, 10 maybe on that play. Trying to throw them off a little bit with the different play calls. Up the middle, Jacobs. Kind of a... Oh, there you go, Jacobs. A little bit of a misdirection. Kind of, you know, trying to get the fullback moving to the right. Maybe freeze some of those guys up a little bit because they're like, okay, where's the lead block going? You know, that's kind of where you're focusing on. And I think they're all hesitant there. We could have easily handed that off to... Oh, Jesus, clothesline by Barr. Could easily threw that off to Hardman, but... I feel like even though that's kind of the way they potentially are going to lose this game, I'm way more comfortable losing the game by being too conservative than throwing a stupid pick, which is what we've done a lot. And that's a bad play, but Hardman thankfully gets it. Hardman's going to be short. It's a bad play because we had Waller and Hardman, and we hesitated and almost missed both of them. We had an option at both of them, and we almost missed them both because we were hesitating too much. And I don't know if I feel great about this, but we're going to do it anyways. Oh, great blocking, guys. That Vikings defense is almost giving up at this rate, it feels like. Waste the clock, though. I'm kind of not doing that. So we should do that. I think second out, you come out with Robbie. Throw them off a little bit. Maybe he throws. You never know. Yeah, we hesitated there. The inside was okay, but I thought they were going to break off early. They kind of did anyways, but it wasn't really, you know. Read, that don't look like no damn read option to me. Oh, the read with True. We got to slide. I said we've got to slide. I'm sorry, but, you know, Trubisky ain't built like that. He ain't built to make those decisions, all right? You got to leave him alone. Another read option, potentially. See, if they weren't pressing, I'd actually throw this, because, like, who would expect a throw? And there's a perfect throw by Robbie. Hardman fighting down to the 5. On the run, Robbie just flicks it, dude. Just gives him the flick of the bean. Right up the middle. I don't care what the read says. Jacobs is in for the score. And as long as we don't sell on the extra point, we're in great shape here with 2:04 in the fourth, which we don't. Great stuff, dude. Really good comeback. We kept it, I wouldn't say simple in the second half, but we played our game. We ran the ball. You know, this is probably the most success we've had running the ball after selling ever. I mean, normally when we sell on the run, we just stop forever, you know? Not bad, but they still have a chance. Dan Jones is selling a lot, but, you know? Hey, would you get up there? Ooh, Barber. Hey, boys. Hey, boys, stop. Would you? Uh-oh. Thielen. Yes, JJ. Woo, JJ. I'll be honest with you. Thielen was looking like a dream crusher for us. I'm willing to let him have that underneath. That's a huge hit by Diablo. Only gains 5. I'll take that every single game. Uh-oh. Why is a Meek in? That is horse crap that they're calling PI there. That is an awful call. That is an awful call for the smaller man to come and make that play. Up the middle. Oh my God, did you see the freaking the tank? We don't have any timeouts either. I think they're making a bad decision here going with this. I get you want to leave yourself some time in case you don't get the 2-point or whatever. And there goes Daniel, but he's short. Robbins has him. Come on, boys. We can stop him. They're in trouble. And that's going to be a field goal throw. They trying to hurry up and catch us off guard. And instead, they're sitting at a 4th and 4. This would be the most embarrassing way to lose ever. Everyone's going to be talking about on social media how you got bailed out and you still choked. And Okuda! No shots! He just made the play! There's no way he just did that. There is no way he just made that play. Okuda covering everyone in the corner like an absolute god. Tries to go for the pick. That's why they tell you to swat it. It just goes up. I don't know what the hell Barber's doing. He's trying to hit him. I guess, to be fair, it makes sense. He can't really see it from there. He's trying to hit stick the man. And Gregory comes up with the catch, dude. That's just so clutch. I actually can't believe it. What are you doing, sir? Do you want to stay onside? And we can't get out there. I knew that was the coverage that mattered. Absolutely sold on that. That was a bad play by us there. The other play is perfection. All 4 plays there at the goal line, perfection. The 2-point, absolutely sold. Had the opportunity, sold it. Up the middle. Oh, Cooper. A chance. If you lose in overtime, there's reasons for that. But pre-overtime, you look like a dummy. We got Robbie St. Louis in. I'm okay with it. Okay with it. Waller. Robbie. Over the middle. Waller playing that as about as safe as you can. And that is a clutch tackle, but that is going to lead us in range. Hurry up to the line. You spike it because you just don't know, right? Like, you want to make sure that the field goal is doable. I don't like that. I don't like that. That was a dime, by the way. An absolutely perfect throw, dude. Get a block. Outside. I really don't trust, like, a jump ball, but kind of want to clear it out a little bit. What is that throw? Oh, my God, Frederick, you just saved the day. We're throwing that to the corner. We're throwing that to the corner to go out of bounds, and that's what we get from him. Are you serious? Is my man trying to lose us the game, or what's the story? Oh my. Drake up the middle is going to be the run. Oh, he's not. Don't fumble. Trubisky with the carry. Just ran off the RPO. That's nutso mode. All right, just win, baby. 49-yard field goal. They're probably going to ice us. And they are. Do we have that ability where we can't be iced? Is that the one? What the hell do we have then? I mean, it looks good to me. And we hold on for the win. Sheesh, dude. Right before overtime. The Vikings should have never even had that chance. Absolutely should not have had that chance. They almost took us to overtime and stole one. They were in control for the most of the game. You know, well, not even the most of the game, really just the first half. We came back very quickly in the third, and they just kind of had a last-second desperation drive right in the fourth where they just didn't even deserve it. We played near perfect coverage all the way through, but they got a lucky PI call on God-tier coverage from Amik Robertson, who doesn't really even come in too much, but once again, we kind of ran thin a little bit with the amount of receivers they were putting out there with Mullen injured, and they got an absolute BS of a call to put them in it. They almost choked it. 4 downs in the goal line. Got lucky off a deflection there. Got the 2-point. That was just, it was an okay play. We sold on that. And then our offense just last second made the play. I will admit there was 2 throws in there that were very scary. One by Robbie, one by, honestly, Trubisky just throwing it into double when we threw it to the corner. We're throwing it to the outside every day of the week. Only time I'm throwing over the middle is to set up the chance for the Hail Mary, but Waller just burned so much we didn't even need it. Trubisky, we had a couple of interceptions, but they were kind of just, take a shot type interceptions. They weren't really bad throws, just more bad reads, bad decisions. Running, we didn't really get a whole lot of other people involved, but Jacobs did really well. Dalvin was great, but early struggled, and then near the end he struggled. Fredericks came in clutch. Hardman was all right. Waller came in really clutch at the end. He really didn't have that much going for him, and then he just came up with that huge play. You knew he would, too. That's where you want to go with it when you're trying to get down there. Oh, no wonder why. They have Za'Darius, too. That is a sick pass rush. Might even be better than ours, honestly, with Pierce there. That's tough. But we did play better than them overall. Hit a couple of picks. Okuda went off. When his freaking partner in crime, Mullen, went down, he absolutely stepped up to the challenge. Just went off. What a god. Fredericks, we kind of want the route running in general, but deep route is kind of his worst route running, and it gives him the scheme fit, so it just makes sense to give it to him. And with that, he gets 2 to deep, 1 to medium, 1 to release, which is, pretty good. He's obviously a pretty damn good player already, and we were kind of waiting for him to, kind of break out, and that was probably the game for him, right? He came up with some pretty big plays. He had 2 touchdowns, I believe. Really good game from us. I mean, we sold early in the first half, obviously. Defense looked iffy at times. It came down to, of course, Daniel Jones being Daniel Jones, but ultimately the offense had to carry the load when they needed to, and they did it. Okuda played out of his mind, but unfortunately that deflection just went right to the other guy's hands. I mean, can you really ask for a crazier end? I mean, that's just insane. That game, of course, was absolutely nuts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I did. I really, truly enjoy these types of games, similar to the first one as well, the first game of the season. Unlike the game we had against the Denver Broncos, especially when it's against Brady, you don't expect those types of interceptions to happen. So, kind of felt fluky. We'll see when we play them again. Maybe we just have his number. I don't know. Maybe we're the New Age Saints. I'm not sure. But if you guys did enjoy the video, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. It really does mean a ton. It's free. Like, how many things are you getting free these days? Like, it's just, I'm trying to help you, honestly. I'm giving these things out for free. Like, maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays, and then twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. I did plan on streaming tonight, but I kind of forgot about a kind of a big event happening, so maybe not. We'll see. If I do, it'll be in the community tab, and if I do, it may be quite early in the morning, so we'll see. If not, for sure Saturday night, and maybe also Sunday night. Kind of depends on how that Packers game finishes out. If it's like close all the way to the end, or if it ends really late, we'll see. But definitely Saturday night. And yeah, should it be another couple of videos up on the weekend? Maybe a second channel video on top of it. We'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, Happy New Year's and see ya.